Bridging the city's past with the present while supporting local restaurants and businesses.
The Ikebana Walk features unique Japanese flower arrangements meant to be enjoyed from a single perspective. So they've been spread out in window fronts of your favorite Lakeview Roscoe Village businesses for the perfect viewing experience. Yuko Unue joins us with more. Thank you. We should say Yuko Sensei.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. So tell us about the Ohara School of Ikebana.
Yes, there are more than 300 Ikebana schools in Japan. Ohara School is one of the 300 schools. Ohara School was founded in late 1800 by our first headmaster, Unshin Ohara. And then the most important characteristic of the Ohara Ikebana is we started Moribana, meaning that we actually pile up on the flat suiban container. Moru is a verb, to pile up.
To pile up.
Right.
Okay, so this is where you learn flower arranging and
Correct.
calligraphy in these schools?
Calligraphy, I don't think we do.
Oh, okay. All right, I must have run.
Well, I understand this is not like a written type of lesson. This is passed along from memory and from history from years past. There's nothing written down. There's no.
There are some the written. We have a textbook, but majority of the things that I have right now is by the enormous amount of practice.
Okay. So how would we approach putting together something if we're using the Moribana
Yes.
approach?
Nice, Tanya.
Yes, Moribana. So the Moribana started in the late 800s when Japan opened up the country to the foreign countries. We started importing some foreign materials, the flowers. The flowers are a little shorter than the material that we used to use in the Ikebana, traditional Ikebana. So maybe I can finish up this arrangement, and while I can answer to your questions.
And here's the thing, you're a first master, so that's a big deal. Explain what that means.
I have studied Ikebana when I was probably 7th grade, 8th grade. Practiced the Chano Yu tea ceremony, and Ikebana is one of the lesson that a lot of traditional Japanese family would like to have Japanese girls to learn. But I did not keep taking Ikebana all these years. When I was in high school, when I was in college, I stopped and I got a little bit lazy about learning Ikebana. But first master is the last certificate I can receive from the school. Yes.
So you're the highest.
That is amazing.
I still have a lot to learn though.
Oh, wow. Well, I love the fact that you're still open to learning.
Yes.
And people can learn more about Ikebana during the Ikebana Walk that's coming up.
Yes, exactly. This weekend, this Saturday and Sunday, this is our 4th year of Ikebana Walk. We started Ikebana Walk during the pandemic when I was teaching Ikebana through online. We had a lot of opportunity to learn, but we never had an opportunity to actually show, and then share the arrangement because all the museum and the schools are closed. So I spoke to Japanese Culture Center. I would like to give an opportunity to my students and myself to show the Ikebana to the people in person. And then we realized that a lot of businesses, restaurants are suffering from not having people come to their shops. So
that is what the walk will do. It will not only allow people to experience what an Ikebana looks like, but to come and actually support the businesses along the way.
yes, exactly.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And here's the thing, this is in partnership with the Japanese Culture Center.
Yes.
So I don't think a lot of people even realize that we have a Japanese Culture Center. Can you tell us a little bit about what the center does?
The Japanese Culture Center, let's say they teach a lot of Japanese culture, things like calligraphy, Japanese language as well, and the tea ceremony, Chano-yu, Ikebana, sumie, kintsugi, all kinds of Japanese the craftsmanship and the meditation, things like that too.
I think when we think about Japanese, we always think it's very clean, right?
Yes, very
minimal.
Very minimal. And
right.
that's what I was going to ask you. So now that you have cut these flowers and they are sitting in water, how long will an arrangement like this last?
Well, it's really depending on how well you take care of the water. It's the source of the life of this ikebana. You have to treat them very nicely with respect. So stay away from the warm, direct sunlight. Keep the water clean as well as as clean as you can. Like I have this little strainer. This is actually a tempura strainer, but it works very well.
Okay.
Yes.
And so what are you straining out, like maybe pieces of the plant that falls off?
The
or?
little stems or little flower, the old flower petals and things like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like the water is part of the arrangement. It's
Yes.
like that because there's
Oh,
so
yeah.
much
So
water
much
surface,
space.
right? So then I would just, okay, well, I could handle doing this part. The straining. That look good?
You do
very
good
well.
job.
Okay.
Good job. See, there you go. You got
Very
that.
nice.
So how many different arrangements will we see along the walk?
At the Ikebana Walk, probably about 18.
Okay.
something
And they'll be
like-
in store windows
Store
and
windows, it
restaurants?
could be inside, but you just have to go inside the shop and then see the ikebana and then also see the items that they sell too. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We love it. Thank you, Sensei.
I like to finish.
Oh, you
the
finished. Oh,
arrangement.
yes.
Okay. Go ahead. No, you.
Oh, you want me to
please. Yes,
finish?
please.
Okay.
Well,
This flower is
think-
called nigella.
Does it all need to go that
Go
way?
forward a little
Forward.
bit. Yes, that's very
Look
nice.
at you.
There we
Gee.
go.
Okay, we got
Thank
a little
you.
asymmetry
Thank
going on.
you. Yes.
Sensei, thank you. As G
Thank you.
finishes Zada, the Ikebana Walk is this weekend. It is July 20th and 21st. For tickets and more information, just head to JapaneseCultureCenter.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram.